Whether flying through space, stomping in mechs, or spending time with community and friends, Father Bill spreads good news, good vibes, and good times. You are invited now to join the stream with Father Bill.
And greetings all, welcome to the stream. I am Father Bill, a Roman Catholic priest and a streamer. Thanks for joining. Hope your Thursday's going well, and thank you for joining. Yesterday, during Frontier Live, they dropped information on the Type 8. It's going to be an SCO optimized ship. It's going to be a medium ship, and boy does it look good. We'll show the pictures of it in a bit. Not sure how long I can go today, because man, yesterday was a long day. But I'll go as long as I can. And then, after we talk a little more about the Type 8, we're going to jump in to doing BGS ops, which looks like it's finally working correctly. So whatever was causing it not to work yesterday, the counter went 1-0. So we're up a day in HIP 48391. So we'll do a little bit of that and then see what else we can get into. Again, welcome everyone. Fearful Egg, good to see you. Make sure everything is working.
If you're gonna try to dodge, it's best to dodge out of the way.
ASNE, good to see you. Welcome back. Thank you very much for that resub. Looks like everything is working. So, do this. Okay, I don't feel like combat right now. Oh, gotta get chat operational. Is operational now. I can see what you folks are saying. Third, actually, Solomon, but you know, welcome on in anyway. Okay, so I'll show you what's going on here. We have dominated the conflict for one day. And Yamming Labor Union has not dominated the conflict, so we are up a day. Let's check the mission board. See what we can pick up here. It's fine. That's fine. Don't feel like black box missions just yet. We'll run these first. And as I said at the start of the stream, I'm not sure how long I can go today. Yesterday was such a long day, and sleep was fleeting last night, unfortunately. I got some, but not nearly enough. Make sure I've got some limpets on board.
Ship restraints disengaged. Observe speed restrictions when passing through the airlock.
Glad to see you're as energetic as ever, Solomon. Again, thanks for being here.
All clear. We look forward to your return, Commander.
I do not. I probably should undervolt the processor, but honestly, I am so afraid that I'll mess something up that I haven't done it. And the cooler I have, you know, right now it's running, the hottest core is running 55C, which I think is reasonable. It occasionally goes up as high as 64C, but most of the time it's much cooler.
Fuel scooping complete.
Especially for a 13900K. Now, the one thing I did do, Solomon, because Asus, which is the motherboard maker, has such bad AI overclocking, I enforced all Intel limits, so it's not overclocking it as some
Fuel scooping.
some motherboards would do. Yeah, when I got the 3090, I thought I needed a CPU that could keep up with it, so I made those two changes at the same time. Although with CPU or GPU prices getting ready to go up with the
Warning, ranging time operating beyond safety limits.
the soon-to-be
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
tariffs that are coming up, I may, if I can find the money to scrape together, get one of the 40 series.
Warning, ranging time operating.
That way, if I ever lose my streaming PC, I can
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
I can do a single PC streamer, stream source. I'm always kind of thinking ahead in that regard. I don't think we're going to be able to get there quite as fast as I wanted to, but we're still cutting time off of the transit here.
Warning, apprehension drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning, temperature critical.
Cool. Hey, Professor Nerdstein, welcome. Yeah, it's when the tariffs happen on June 7th. That's what I'm concerned with. Because you know that even the stuff that's in country, they're just going to raise the price on everything. So if I don't buy it before the tariffs go up on June 7th, I'm not going to get one. So that's something I got to work on this week. In fact, when I go over to St. Louis later today, I'm going to pop into Micro Center. No, they won't. And you know what? I'm not sure what the 5000 series gives us. Even with AI stuff, I'm just not sure it gives me anything.
Warning,
That I would find useful.
safety limits. Warning, temperature critical.
Yeah. Like I said, if I can figure it out how to get it, I'm going to get it before June 7th. Hey, Philip, good to see you. Welcome. Let's do one more boost.
Warning, apprehension drive operating beyond safety limits.
Do something here. There, that looks better. I had to do a lot of work to get everything working this morning. I did some tests yesterday because one of the chats that I monitor wasn't working. And the social stream plugin that I use to be able to monitor the 3 chats, it took I had to contact the developer, and he had, because X is updating its API constantly lately, the developer had to recompile his plugin, and he did. Guy's incredible. He's named Steve. He's out of Toronto, and I put a message on his Discord. He responds within 30 seconds, and then he gets a new plug-in before I go to bed last night. Welcome back, folks. Thanks for sticking around. You know, Scrub Ghost, in my case, AI that they use is the big thing that I use their tensor cores for is sound. What do they call it? Man, I am tired. Background sound removal. So the fan noise that I have that would normally be picked up, the tensor cores are able to filter it out. So that's what I use it for. I don't use it for crypto. But you're right about that. And welcome on in. Do they really? I use Grammarly as well, but I don't think I've... Is that something you have to enable, Scrub Ghost? Or is it just... I love Grammarly. Does two things for me. One, it's reminding me of all the grammar rules that I have forgotten since I learned them in grade school. And two, you're right, it does help people make sense of what I'm trying to say. I don't think I rant much, but I do occasionally. Zane, I do too. It has saved my bacon more than once, especially when I'm writing letters to officials in the diocese. One of them is a lawyer 2 times over. He's got a civil law degree and a canon law degree, and he's a stickler on English. So anytime I'm writing a letter to them, I make sure that I have the grammar just so. And the nice thing about Grammarly, it tells me what voice I'm writing in. So if I'm writing something that's just the facts, it'll tell me. Or if I've got a bias, it'll tell me. Then I can adjust the voice. Boy, I hope this place has fuel. Well, if it doesn't, I can go to that star, I guess. So did everybody get to see the Frontier Live yesterday? I was able to catch the Type 8 discussion. My official event that was happening yesterday was over in time for me to catch the tail end of Frontier Live. So I got to see the info on the Type 8. It looks pretty good. Hey, Squidknacker. It's supposed to be. I am rather annoyed with something today. Something that is supposed to come in tomorrow is maybe coming in today. So something that I was looking forward to this morning, I may have to cancel on because what's supposed to come in tomorrow requires a signature. And I really don't want to do that. I'm not quite that annoyed, Solomon. That might cause me to rant. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, you're not wrong that it's a slight inconvenience, but it's a medication I've been waiting on, and like I said, tomorrow my schedule's clear, and I can sign for it no problem. But today, something that I was looking forward to, it's just a bit frustrating, I have to say. Not horribly so, but annoying nonetheless. You know, Solomon, sometimes you just lock onto a topic And you know how I don't like locking onto targets? Something like that, premium munitions. You know, when they introed the Type, or the Mark II, it was about that time period. And their renders that they showed yesterday show me that they've got it well underway. I don't think we'll get it with update 19, but shortly thereafter would be my guess. Oh, does it ever. You know, and there were a whole bunch of discussions. Some people said the SDF won. I saw the white base from Gundam. Still others something else. But whatever it looks like, it looks good. And if it's got more hard points than the Type 7, or better hard points than the Type 7, hopefully it'll be a good mining ship. If you haven't seen it yet, folks, let me show you. While we're making this run to a station here. Can't do it. Need my glasses. Here is the Type 8. So as someone said, it looks good.
Warning, raging operating beyond safety limits.
So what I'm working on today, folks, is the BGS op that we have going on in HIP 489391.
The mechs are on the field, which means it's game time.
Hey, Crunch, thank you for the raid, and welcome to those joining from that channel. Welcome on in, folks. Hey, Chris, good to see you. To a certain extent, but you know what? With it being a a hauling ship, that isn't such a bad thing. Yeah, isn't it neat what it does now? The bot does? No, you're not being replaced. But there are times when you aren't around, and that's helpful. And with all due respect, you haven't exactly been flowing with verse as this fellow does. What they actually said is that's where the hard points are. Premium munitions. At least, I think that's what Zach said. Pretty sure. He said that's where you put your turrets. True enough. And if this ship has anywhere near the
Safety limits.
cargo capacity of a fully outfit Python, with it able to
Echo. Landing permission will be granted upon request. Welcome to this federal starport, Commander.
with it able to use SCO, I doubt it will have the combat capability of a standard Python, but if it has the cargo capacity and reasonable firepower, I hate to say it, but I might be retiring my Python fleet. Some of it, anyway.
From touchdown.
They sure do.
Reports of moderate traffic in this sector. Make way for larger vessels.
We'll see, Chris. We'll see. They really didn't go into capabilities. All they did was looks. That's all they talked about, really. The only detail I heard as far as capabilities was the hard points are on the sponsons. Well, it's interesting that you mention that, because I thought the Python Mark II was going to replace the FDL, but Many people who are combat pilots, PvP combat pilots, say the FDL is still the premier combat ship. If nothing else, I prefer the Mark II because of its, oh no you don't.
Warning, observe minimum clearance. Advise. Caution, you are in breach of port protocols. Clear the station.
NECAs? Let me show it to you. Yes, it is the new ship that they're introducing soon, TM. Oh, come on. Tech getting old.
Scan detected.
You are clear of the station. Federal Flight Control signing off.
So that's the new cargo ship that they're bringing out.
Cannot comply.
Copy that. Clearing a flight path for departure.
Four, three, two, one.
Well, he can get blown up. I didn't want to get stuck in the entry corridor.
Warning, braking drive operating beyond safety limits.
That is the challenge. That's why I try and name my ships. That way I can determine which one is which. Haulers are great little ships. Oop, something going on my phone. Give me a second, folks. What that was. It buzzed at me. There's nothing on the phone. Absolutely, Phoenix Blue. One hard point. The convergence is perfect. If you're talking about the hauler. I've got mine up to 697. which means I have a very small shield, but when you can boost at 700, at nearly 700, you generally don't have to worry about getting caught. Yeah, it really is. Uh-huh. And it's got decent jump range, no less. See you, NECAs. Have a great one. I haven't done that yet. I need to do that on one of my small ships. But I gotta get more data mined wake exceptions first. Is it ever? I get lucky sometimes when I go to famine systems and get a distribution center, but yeah, have to agree with you.
DeLacy Alpha Romeo Echo. Starcon welcomes you to Alliance Space.
And there's only so much
around the starport. Clearance denied. Please resubmit a request within range of the facility.
So much modified embedded firmware you can trade, because you actually need that stuff occasionally.
Visual contact acquired. Approach looks good, Commander.
Man, I am tired this morning. I know exactly why, but it's a pain.
Ship is on deck. Initiate system shutdown. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
And by fully upgrading, I guess you're going to full
Ship restraints
outfitting on
disengaged.
grade
Allow for
5,
oncoming traffic in the access corridor.
full rolls on grade 5. I haven't done that except for one ship. And I didn't get, you know, all check marks. I got it to within one roll of finishing. I just could not justify spending a data mined wake exception on a sliver of completion.
You are clear to plot your own course. Starcon out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm normally a completionist as well, but with so many ships and so little data mined wake exceptions, you do what you gotta do. Yeah. Thankfully, my home base is only 3 jumps from Elvira. So it's not such a pain. The data mine wake exceptions are a pain. For me, it's not. There's my phone again. I have no idea why it's buzzing at me. Oh, not for me. Not for me. I never seem to get them. But, you know, we each have our own gifts. But you know what, Chris? The thing is, I would agree with you if it took the normal amount of time to get off a planet. But now that you can SCO out of a planetary gravity well, 15 seconds instead of 15 minutes.
Ha ha! Kapow!
Oh, wouldn't that be something? Haven Kendrick in this game. Well, he does do VR. And thank you for those bits. I really appreciate it, Crunch. Haven Kendrick is a voice actor who's got one of the best voices I've ever heard. He actually was in a flight game not so long ago. I forget which one it was, but he was a commanding general in one of the games. I wish I could remember what it was. He's a protege of George Ledoux, who does my voiceover work, who has done my voiceover work. A lot of the voice sound effects that you hear, most of them, in fact all of them, are done by George Ledoux. Project Wingman, that's it. Yep. So that's 10 influence so far. I'm with you, Chris. What do you do with those old drives? I'll tell you, some of the my ones that were engineered for fast boot time, I've sold. But the ones that have long-range mass manager, I can't justify it. Not yet, anyway. Now, if we could recover some of the engineering materials, I'd get rid of them in a heartbeat. But not...
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Not there yet, Phoenix. I am definitely not there yet.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Certainly prevents you from, used to be you got up to a certain speed, you didn't have to worry about getting caught. But with SCO drive, yeah, I can see that, Chris. Sorry for the yawns, folks. Except orbital cruise. Orbital cruise, you can still be safe, but that's about it. And of course, orbital cruise is only while you're in orbital cruise. Yep. Will do, Crunch. I haven't seen him in MWO in quite a while, but I do catch his VR stuff occasionally.
Alpha Romeo Echo. Starcon welcomes you to Alliance Base. Fly safely while in and around the starport. Access granted. Make your way to landing pad 20.
Agreed, Chris. Agreed. Yeah. Okay, there goes my phone again. Give me a second, folks.
Ship is on deck, engaging pad restraints. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
Okay, folks, that call, I have to do something. Terribly sorry, but I'm going to have to call a stream right now. If I can get back on later, I will do so. Let's see who's on right now. I will hand you off to Nikki Dangerous, who's currently streaming. Do let him know that I had to run. Again, thanks to all for being here, and until next time, peace.